have one of those days when you don't feel like networking? Me too. I've had those where I'm like, put this event on my calendar and I don't really want to go to this event. But see, here's the thing. You do the networking events not because, oh, this event is going to be so amazing, and sometimes they are really amazing, but it's because of the connections you make and the follow-up that you can do after the event that really helps you make the most out of your events through following up. So just go and show up, whether that's a virtual event or you've committed yourself to going to an in-person event that's aligned with you. Just go ahead and show up and do it, and don't worry about, oh my gosh, I'm nervous, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, I don't know if I'll meet anybody there that I'll connect with. The answer is to just do it, and like a few things will happen. Like, first of all, you'll be able to figure out more what networking events will be relevant to you and the types of people that you want to meet and how you want to meet them. The other thing is you'll get practice at talking about what you offer people in a short 30-second introduction, so you'll get that practice. And the other thing that you'll get from networking events is you'll learn about other people and what they do, so that is super helpful as well. And again, there's always that reflect and refine on the different events that you go to. So even if you don't feel like it, just go. Just show up. Just do it, even if you're nervous. Because not everybody there is going to be like super not nervous, because you're meeting new people. Like, some of the people you might already know, but a lot of times you're meeting people who are completely new to you. But that's the point of these networking events, is meeting people who you wouldn't necessarily otherwise meet or get to know as well. So just show up and go. Now, there are a couple times where going to a networking event doesn't make sense. The first time is obvious. If you have another conflicting event at that time, you have a client call, you have something else that you've got to do, can't really be in two places at once. So, obviously, and you have to have time to do the other stuff that you're going to be doing, so you can't be going to networking events 24/7 because you've got to follow up. So, there's there's only so much time, and you're just going to be in one place at a time. Even virtual events, whatever event you attend, you want to give your full attention to and not be trying to go to two events. I've thought about doing it, but I've never actually done it. I usually figure out, okay, what event is going to be the most helpful for me at this point, and then I just go to whatever that event is, and I don't worry about the other one that I didn't go to, because there's always more virtual events. And I will talk about virtual events and where to find them if for some reason you're having trouble finding them. And the other time that you want to skip the networking event is if you just caught a cold, if you got COVID, if you're throwing up, if you stayed up way too many hours and you're so dead tired that you can't think, you should rest if you're sick and not try to go to the networking events. In person is really bad because then you're spreading that virus around, so you want to try to take it easy and not go to all those in-person networking events when you have COVID or something, because you're just going to be too sick to really get any benefit. And you don't want to spread whatever that is. So yeah, don't go. And not just because of spreading the virus, but also because I found for myself that, if I have a cold, if I have a virus, it also affects my communication and my ability to make connections with new people. And it doesn't affect existing relationships, but I've noticed like I have a harder time meeting new people. And I have a virus, so just you know what, just skip it. It's fine to skip it. That's like legit. You know, you have a cold, skip the networking event. So those are two reasons to skip it. Now, like, if it's like an emotional thing, like, oh, I just feel so awful and I'm nervous or whatever, just go to the networking event. So just do it. So that will help you overcome the I don't feel like going to networking events. Just do it regardless if you feel like it or not.